Hi, this is Jenny Lynn here with Fusion Mineral Paint. Quite often I'm asked, what's the difference between the different off-whites in the line? That is a very common question, and for many it's quite difficult to see the difference, especially when it's in its container. The best way to see the difference is to actually paint it out and get some perspective. So the best thing you can do is buy the little tester sizes. These are very inexpensive. They're about $4 a piece, and they'll paint out something small like a side table or a couple of frames. Or if you're looking at doing a feature wall, it would absolutely do about 5 to 10 square feet, so you can really get a true idea for the color. I'm going to try and help you out today by explaining the differences between the different colors. In our standard line, we have 4 different off-whites. We have our casement, and that is our purest white, just the slightest hint of yellow. And then we have our limestone, which is an off-white with a stronger sense of a yellow undertone. And then we have our Champlain, and Champlain is sort of my go-to neutral white. It's a warm tone and a cool tone, which means that it has hints of yellow as well as hints of gray. And then we have our lamp white, which, think of sort of an old lamp and getting that soot onto it. It's an off-white with that gray undertone. Now, we did just introduce a new collection to the line, and it's under the Michael Penny collection. We came out with a color called Picket Fence, and Picket Fence is actually now our brightest white in the line. So if you look right here, we have this color here is now Picket Fence, and it's side by side with casement. The difference is the Picket Fence is slightly lighter and brighter, where the casement has the slightest hint of more yellow and almost a bit of an orange undertone. You wouldn't notice that on its own, but when you put them side by side, you're going to see that more. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paint out the limestone to show you the difference of them side by side. Like I said, you can really see that when you get some perspective of it. Limestone on its own certainly doesn't look like this dark of a yellow. However, I'm putting it straight onto white paper and right against our other bright white, which is casement. So there we've got sort of a off-white, mid-tone yellow, and very popular for that sort of shabby chic antique look. Next we have the Champlain. And like I said, this is my absolute favorite color in the line to use. This is a little bit deeper of a color, but when you see it on a larger scale, it is your go-to antique white. Very popular in our line. In the Homestead House collection, we've had this color for nearly 20 years, and it's been one of the most popular in the line. Just going to move that over so you can see a little better. All right, and now we're going to head over to the lamp white, and you'll see how gray the lamp white is in comparison. So remember when I said Champlain had tones of warm tones in there? You can really see that against the lamp white. The lamp white comes off a lot cooler in comparison. So there we have it. These are all of our off-whites. Like I said, it can be quite difficult to see the difference, but it is all about those fine little nuances and undertones in those colors. It's really going to bring out a different richness and depth. It also depends on the lighting that you have, so don't forget, if you've got incandescent bulbs, that's going to change your color as well. So I absolutely recommend you grab these little testers, you do your own little tests at home, and do the drawdown comparison like I did here, and you can really see the difference when they're all side by side like this.